added some extra logic with regard the two-stage relay module, the IOR2, that we was discussing on the last video. So if I, in case you missed the last video, let's go to the website. Two-stage relay module, IOR2. This is in case you've got no digital outputs and you want to use an analog output to control two digital outputs, i.e. two relays. On the last video that I did, I just did it for a sequenced, which was this one here, 0 volts, both relays are off, 5 volts relay 1 is on. So i.e. we want relay 1 on, we give it 5 volts, we want relay from an analog output. If we want relay 2 on, we give it 10 volts from an analog output. So what I've done now is I've just added extra logic to the block, and this is it. This is the extra logic. So you can select whether you want binary or you want sequenced or you want staged or off completely. So sequence, we start with sequenced. So I put a little note here what sequence is. So relay 1 relay is 5 volts, relay 2 is 10 volts. So let's put relay 1 on. And we've got 5 volts going out to the module to switch relay 1 on. Now we'll put relay 2 on. So let's just turn relay 1 off at the moment. Not that it makes any difference, but let's just turn it off and put relay 2 only on. And now we've got 10 volts going to the module to put relay 2 on. So that's your stage. If we, doesn't matter if we're doing a pump changeover or whatever, if it was a pump, we can have that on as well, and we still got 10 volts. As soon as we take off relay 2, we go down to 5 volts. And then of course we can close it, stop it completely, and then we've got 0 volts. We can then change it to staged. So staged, in the detail below, so set it to staged. So relay 1, we want 5 volts, so relay 1, we've got 5 volts, and then 1 and 2 together will give us 10 volts. So relay 1 on, and relay 2 gives us 10 volts. So basically 2 relays will be on at that time, staged up, and then staged down is always going to be this way. Put that to auto, then it's back to 5 volts, and then turn it off. And that's back to 0 volts. And then finally the binary one, binary. So when we do the first relay, we want 4 volts going out. I don't want to do a set. I've only got an input going into it. There's your 4 volts. And then relay 2 is 7 volts. as both relays, sorry. Just relay 2 on its own. £7. And of course both relays which you've just seen. Now, saying that, I've just seen a mistake, because it's 9.2 volts and I'm giving it 10 volts, so I just need to change that one there to 9.2. Not that I think it make any difference, but I'll do it as per the data sheet. Is it 9.2 on the data sheet? I think it is. I wrote it down there, 9.2. So there you go, there's your 9.2. So that's the logic that you could follow and you could add in. I've left over blocks also. That's the sequencer, that's the stage, and that's the binary. So we're currently in binary, value 3. So looking at the inside this enum writable, all you're seeing there is the numbers 0, 1, 2 and 3. So you just follow that. So if you're doing it yourself, you can just do that. If you want any of these logic blocks, just give us a shout and I'll send them you. I'm going to keep them anyway, and I can send you the full station of all the bits that we are doing on the video. It saves you from writing them yourself. That is just the block, the IOR2, relay 1, relay 2 and the output, and I've just basically put what we're using on the on that particular output, whether it be binary, sequenced or staged. Okay, that's it. Bye.